Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. We're going to be talking about Elder Rifts and what the event currently ongoing is. I'd like to see something. Now first of all, I'll go back to a previous video. I know a lot, I'm just covering my bases here with everything. I know a lot were like, oh, you didn't hit confirm on this, and I've replied, and I had to do a copy and paste on it, and it's unfortunate, but here we are in visual format, first and foremost, with the legendary drop pool selection. Now in that video, I had picked the 8 gems as you see here, and it was through this right here. I hit OK. They were done. A lot of people, and then I hit the close button, which apparently that just rubbed people the wrong way, and like, you didn't press confirm. That's why I didn't get one of these when I ran the Mirror Jewel event. Well, no, unfortunately that's not the case. It didn't matter any way, shape, or form, because even if I would hit close here, they still remained locked in. This whole event was up here. Even if I hit confirm, nothing changes. Now, if I go to, say, this one, watch that. That one, okay, so that didn't happen there. But if I go, of course, here I have to hit confirm. I go back to this one, go back into here. Here's my selection. I'll hit OK, close. Oh, look at that. Legendary Gem Pool is still active. So that still didn't matter. This was up here the entire time. Needless to say, let's kind of, you know, put the squash on that and move on, I guess, you know. So anyway, back to this. The Elder Rift, I need to get on behind a bit on my weekly dust, so I'm going to go ahead and enter without a party. I'm just running these for this sheer sake of just getting Fading Ember dust. But it's what happens at the end right now with the current ongoing event is the most important thing here and the most interesting I've found. I'm going to go ahead and run to the end, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, so here we are at the end of the Elder Rift, finally. And I say finally because this is one of those occasions where I have barely gotten any elite packs during this entire run. I think I've found 2 the entire time. That's one of my gripes as far as Elder Rifts go. They're always a pain. They're always RNG as far as those. Sometimes you get a whole ton of them back to back to back, and they're over in a matter of seconds. Other times you're sitting there like, can we get this over with already? Even though they still take not that very long either, but still, you get the idea. These are, I think, longer drawn out than they need to be. Which brings me to the point of what is occurring right now. Active during the Phantom Gallery. The Phantom Gallery event that's going on right now. Now, this was very interesting when I saw this on the sidebar. I didn't pay attention to it right away, and then I was like, what does this mean? Well, right here, if you click on it, it says, click to challenge the Elder Rift again. It's only active during the Phantom Gallery, which is, you know, pay money, and pay an obscene amount of money, honestly, for, I feel like, not worth the amount of rewards for what you're paying into it. You cannot click it here, though. You have to use the magnifying glass to bring this back up again. This needs to be a permanent fixture. I want this to be a permanent thing. This should not be around just for some, you know, their holiday. They're obviously doing this for the holiday season to get people to spend as much as they can and put into their own pockets as per usual. But hey, it's business. That's mobile gaming at its finest, or at its most disgusting, whichever way you want to take it. But yeah, nonetheless, this needs to be a permanent fixture regardless of the fact. They need to leave this in. There's also a limit on total crests for this rift. That's pretty funny. But yeah, this needs to be in here for everybody to use all the time after this, regardless. They have the means to do so. Obviously, we're getting teased by it right now. We're being teased by this whole process. Did I make sure I salvaged it? Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what this looks like if you haven't had it done already. If you're in a party, obviously, most times people will, you know, leave the party at the end as soon as it finishes anyway, and then they'll either go and join another one or they're done and whatever. But, you know, keep that in mind. So that's still a thing. But we're going to go ahead and press the replay button. Saves you, well, there's actually a little bit of loading time, excuse me. I thought, you know, it would save a little bit of loading time instead of going back out and in again. That's weird. I should have gone immediately back to here right away. But there you go. That's how long that took. I'm going to go ahead and finish this and continue on. Alright, now just for the sake of it, finish that rift just now. We're at the end. I'm going to go ahead and return to West March, but as you can see here, they still give you the option to let you know, hey, you want to replay it still, and it says available for a limited time. Again, this needs to change. This needs to change. This needs to become a permanent thing. I'm going to go ahead and exit the rift, and then we'll continue to discuss further into the Phantom Gallery event itself. Okay. So, the Phantom Gallery event. As you can see here, complete Elder Rifts. Now, this will be ongoing for a little while until the next major update, which is fine, and we can all take advantage of it now and enjoy it. Honestly, enjoy it for what it is. Like I said, make it permanent, devs. Pay attention. Listen, people have been asking for this for a while now, and the fact that they put it in, but they made it a temporary thing means, like, okay, you have the capability. It's already in game. Why isn't it permanent? So there's that. Now, the only other reason why I think they did this as a temporary thing is because of this event that's ongoing. As you can see here, the Builder's Beacon, which only lasts for 2 months, but you have to pay into it if you really want it. Okay? And I think the total cost on this, I've heard, was $400 USD, so keep that in mind as well. Mind you, you guys always do what you want. I'm just saying, let me know if you think it's worthwhile. For those of you that have, obviously discuss this in the comments down below and let me know what your experience was with it. I mean, this has been pretty much the same thing every time this has come around and the same cost. So let me know if you think it was worth it for your situation, whatever, what have you. Hey, no harm, no foul either way. Just for pure discussion reasons. Not issues, reasons. Just curious. Just absolutely curious. And then share, of course, your experience, and that would, is good for everybody. Anyway. And let me know what you think. So, but there's that. But at the end of this, as you can see here, there's this little thing, this little stone. The Builder's Beacon, which is what was discussed and why it had that little pop-up box. And as you can see, it has the little time dial on it, so it is temporary. For the 60 days, the 2 months. Using a safe zone to create a portal to the Elder Rift. So you can use a portal rift in any safe zone in any, safe area in any of the zones. Additionally, allows the player to enable or disable the Guardian Hunter Rift affix, which guarantees an immediate encounter with the Rift Guardian. So you can skip past all the trash mobs and you go straight to the boss at the end. This sounds like, obviously, like, oh, we want to reward people for spending that much money for something for a little bit. Granted, you can enjoy this for 2 months, but then after that it goes away. As far as the Elder Rifts are concerned, I think this needs to be opened up to everybody in general anyway. It's a lot more streamlined, obviously, in its whole meaning here. I think this should be applied for everybody. But, of course, like I said, again, going back to that point, yeah, they're doing it for people that spent this much, so they need to be given some kind of reward somehow. So I understand that. But, again, with the Elder Rifts, we'd like to just kind of burn through them as fast as possible. There have been times where we don't get any elite mob packs at all, so we don't get those progression orbs, and we have to literally do it the hard way and take out every single mob. Granted, it doesn't take that long to take out things in there still, nonetheless, but it does take that much longer for content that we've done to death. So yeah, I'd like to see this kind of apply, but if not, at the very, 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 very least, like I said, keep the Elder Rift replay option in the game from here on out. I see no reason why it shouldn't be that way. We need to have this like from here on out. They've already teased us with it. You're going to get a lot of people very upset after this is over and probably cry about it on Reddit or wherever else, constantly like saying, leave this in the game. Why did you take this away? And I'll be right there along with it, saying it needs to be a permanent fixture. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below on all of this. Have you done the Phantom Gallery for one? What your experience with it has been in the past? What was it this time around? And what do you think about, obviously, we all would like to see this as a permanent fixture, so, I think we're all in agreement on that no matter what. And one more thing at the very tail end, I already did a shorts video on this, but I'm going to put this in here as well. If you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate you, as always, every time. So do the like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff for the algorithm, for the channel, and for the YouTubes and all that kind of thing. I do appreciate that. I really wish this wasn't playing the music so loud right now, but nonetheless, the special graphics update that we're going to have, basically we're all getting this before the next major update anyway. We'll have to do the update, and this will apply then, as it says down here. If you are away from the game and missed the shorts video or missed it from anywhere else so far, obviously log into the game, get yourself another 10 stack of orange crests. We got one with the Eternal War that was already ongoing in this event. If you haven't already done that one, mine are already gone because I've claimed them a while ago, but we got 10 stack there. Hey, we're getting another 10 stack here, so grab it while you can if you've been away from the game. So there you go. Until next time, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world on fire. Oh no, the music bugged. The music bugged. No, stop. Stop. Please stop. Go away. Go away. Thank you. I had to click off of that onto a different tab. It stayed up. I am sorry. Anyway, until next time, stay safe out there in the real world of fire. As always, take care of yourselves as best you can. One day at a time. It's all we can do. It's the best we can do, and I wholeheartedly know that. Believe me. Until next time, see ya.